my god, it's in my hair! It's in my hair! Don't ruin the wig! Cam,
Yes.
for people that don't know you, how would you describe yourself in 3 words?
That's a really hard question. I wouldn't say I'm sassy, would you?
No, you're definitely sassy.
Okay.
You're definitely sassy.
What? That's it, I'm out. I'm done. I would say I'm quite outgoing.
Agree.
I would say I'm quite adventurous, actually.
Yeah, I'd definitely say I was assertive, independent. I don't want to be one of those really boring people who's like, I'm a people person.
I'm such a people person.
Such a people person. How would you describe me, actually?
You're quite good at meeting people. I'd say you are a people person. Should we crack this bottle of bubbly open?
Let's.
I got this from very lovely Sainsbury's.
Alice Sainsbury's.
Other
Sainsbury's.
supermarkets are available. I feel like one of those, one of those like swimwear models you had in like the 80s TV shows.
Yes.
When they're like, you can win this.
Yeah.
Should we tell people we're filming this at like 9 o'clock in the morning?
But the party is ongoing in this household.
Yeah. First pop done.
Yay.
There we go.
Do you actually have any professional experience of popping bottles, Cam?
Is that a euphemism?
No, absolutely not. No, the only reason why I say that is because I actually worked at Wimbledon Tennis.
You worked at Wimbledon Tennis?
Yeah,
oh, do
and
tell.
I served Sir Trevor McDonald for the week. And I was actually popping, not prosecco, but very nice champagne.
Get you.
So actually I do have professional experience. They say you need to look in the eyes when you cheers, otherwise it's 7 years of bad sex. So look at me in the
I'll
eyes.
look at you in the eyes. Oh, it's actually really lovely.
The bubbles are now flowing, and we think it's an excuse for you guys as well to go down to the local corner shop or the local Alice Sainsbury's. Go get yourself a bottle.
There's not a bad time to have a bottle of prosecco.
So we were saying that we'd have 1 bottle a week, and then maybe just 1 straw between us.
Yeah. Should we explain the wall? Let me go to my trusty camera number 2. So this is our wall. That's just the Ritz with prosecco.
Yeah. So then we've got everything from the Ritz down to skiing. That was a great day. And in fact, can we just clock onto the fact that we're actually on like a 6-foot table and we're wearing ski boots and we're dancing and we've got a beer bottle in our hand. You're telling me we're not a good fun?
Yeah.
We always have a good time and then you forget to take a photo.
I know. So you have to rely on others to take photos for you.
We've got Pranali behind us, who's our fabulous producer. In fact, can we get a video of Pranali, please?
Yeah, of course. Hey Pranali. How do you like working on Basic Bubbles?
I love it.
Pandora, do you ever feel self-conscious when looking through your Instagram feed and see kind of beautiful girls or beautiful boys who look flawless?
100%. There does come a point where your whole Instagram feed is filled with unrealistic expectations, and I don't think it's healthy. So I've acknowledged that, and I've unfollowed people who have made me feel insecure or unhappy.
I think boys especially also have insecurities on Instagram, especially when you see, really ripped, muscly boys with 6 packs and all sorts, flawless skin, chiseled jawline. It can really put a downer on things.
100%. I'm all here for supporting other people, and if they look great, then I'm like, you look great, but the feed is so overly edited these days. You see the highlights of someone's life. I mean, you go onto my profile, you see the highlights, but you don't see me in my bed in my dressing gown when I'm hungover, feeling like absolute.
In a couple of weeks' time, 15th of September, a 10-minute bill is going to go through the House of Commons in England, and it's basically suggesting that celebrities should be forced to state whether their photographs on social media have been digitally altered, which I think is quite a good idea in practice, but where do you draw the line? Is that like a filter, or is that actually photoshopped? How do you
and also,
police
how do you police it? And they went through a thing a couple of years ago where celebrities were putting up posts, and if they didn't declare if it was an ad, for instance, let's say this isn't an actual example, but they said, I'm really loving this shake at the moment, it's making me feel energised and stuff in the morning, and they don't declare that it's an ad, then that's when they would get into trouble. And I think it should maybe be the same thing with editing too.
Why just celebrities? Why not everybody? Because there's lots of people who I wouldn't say are necessarily celebrities, but do have quite a big following. Yeah. Why should they not have to say that it's airbrushed, whereas celebrities do?
They're not verified, and they don't have. It's just a constant battle.
We're also not immune. I definitely, not heavily edit, but I definitely put lighting filters and stuff on my Instagram photos.
I mean, you'd only have to look in front of this camera right now.
I know.
There's a massive light.
We both have makeup on.
An hour in my makeup. In fact, I literally just walked over there so I could sort my hair out.
Yeah.
I mean, I am constantly looking in the mirror and being like, oh, how can I improve, you know, this or this or this. We also need to be realistic here. What are you going to look like in 20 years' time if you've got a face full of filler?
It's the MP, Dr. Luke Evans, who happens to be a GP, who's lodging this bill. So I guess we'll...
Is he a medical doctor or is he?
He's a medical doctor. He's a GP, a general practitioner.
Fine.
Yeah, so I guess we'll find out if it gets enough support from the MPs. Send us a DM.
Send us a DM. We'd love to hear your opinion about it.
So P, it's time for what I hope will be one of my favourite features of this show. It is sassy.
Or assertive.
I think we're going to need some of this.
We're definitely going to need some of this. Due to the current situation, there's lots of people who've been having friends over in their back gardens, etc. And with that comes expense. You have to provide booze, drinks, entertainment, the lot. And that's absolutely fine. I'm here for a party. I'm here for a good time.
Everyone's here for a party.
Everyone's here for a party.
Yeah.
People do turn up to the house and you've only got so many drinks. When is it right to say, do you mind popping to the shop to go get some more if they turn up empty-handed? And is it acceptable to turn up empty-handed to your friend's house?
If you are invited to someone's back garden for a barbecue or in their house or whatever, that you do bring something along with you. If it's like more of a gathering when we're not in COVID times, the kind of bring your own booze slogan tends to be a given.
Should you really have to remind your friend to bring something round? And if they don't bring something round, should they be making an excuse for it because, quite frankly, they're your friend?
Well, I think it's a really delicate situation, isn't it? Because you don't know you hope you would know what your friend's situation is, but there might be a perfectly good reason that they can't bring it. It's at the end of the month and they physically can't afford getting a load of like extra food and drink.
Would it be sassy of me to go, do you mind going to the shop to just go get some extra drink? Or would it be assertive?
Okay, so imagine I'm your friend. Imagine I'm the friend.
Okay.
So I come up, I'm drinking all your prosecco, and I haven't bought anything to this party.
Oh, Cam.
Oh, Pandora.
the bottle's empty. Enjoying my beautiful à la Sainsbury's prosecco. Do you mind popping to the shop, please, and going and getting some more?
If I knew you well, I'd be fine doing that, and I'd say that's assertive, that's not sassy. But if it's like an acquaintance or in a house share, and it's like your housemate's friend who hasn't brought anything, then it could be sassy.
I win the sass. Prize this week. Step right in front of me, please.
Okay.
We have this little... it got bought from quite a naughty shop. This has not been used in any way, shape or form.
Well, it's very 50 Shades of Grey.
It's been disinfected, so don't worry.
No, I'm joking.
I'm joking. Right, stand in front of me.
No, I can't, because we'll be out of
stand
frame.
in front.
Don't mess up my hair.
I'm not messing up your hair. So sassy.
No.
Was that sassy or assertive? Okay.
Bloody assertive.
What's your best throwing hand?
I'm left-handed, so I would say my left hand.
Yeah. Good. No, my left and right. I'm now going to pick them up. It's got lovely bubbles in. Essentially, you need to put the cork in them.
Oh, so I've got to throw it and hope for the best.
Yeah,
they are very small targets.
Okay, you've only... Okay, so...
Okay, ready? Okay, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
Okay, 3... Oh!
What? Where is it? This is impossible. I literally can't
You were
see.
quite close before.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it.
Oh my god, it's in my hair! It's in my hair!
It's in my hair!
Don't ruin the wig!
That was fun.
That was fun.
Thanks
That
for
was
watching.
fun.
If you
Thanks
stuck
for
with us
watching.
to the end, follow us on social media. Send us a DM or any views on the stuff we've been talking about.
Anything you'd like to know about us? We've
Yeah.
got lots of stories. We've got lots of Prosecco left.
We do.
So whoever can down it the fastest is going to get the next bottle
What?
of Prosecco. Oh.
Yes! Champion!
Okay, I will do better.
Can I just say, that was the first time I've properly downed something, and I won.
That's not the problem. That's not the first time you've probably done.